Well, now for something a little different. Earlier this week, we spoke with Billy Rosenberg, co-owner of the Barstow Station. It's a roadside attraction with shops and a food court. He reopened earlier this week, and here's some of that talk. Joining us now, one of the owners of Barstow Station, Billy Rosenberg. Billy, thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you so much for having me, gentlemen.
All right, let's talk about Barstow Station. For those who don't know, tell me about your restaurant and roadside attraction.
Well, during the 1970s, my father was putting the Queen Mary in Long Beach Harbor and decided to have a poker game on Thursday nights. The poker game became kind of infamous. And one night sitting at the tables, Dr. Jerry Buss of the Lakers, Jim Williams of Golden State Foods, and Ray Kroc. Well, Ray Kroc and my father got tangled up in a hand of cards, and my father just happened to flop the full house. And we went to Barstow, California to create Barstow Station. It's a 17-unit railroad car shopping center with a McDonald's anchor, one of the top 3% of all McDonald's in the country as its anchor. Been there 47 years, and we're still going strong despite anything else or anyone else or any COVID or Corona or anything else that's coming our direction.
All right, let's talk about a little of that. You opened up your restaurant and your roadside attraction against the governor's guidelines statewide. Have you gotten any pushback for that from anybody in the government?
Let me be clear. We did not go against the government's regulations. We are also the Greyhound terminal located in the Barstow High Desert area. Those buses that come through us are very important to people traveling. So we're an essential stop, and we have chosen in the McDonald's lobby, and Barstow Station has chosen to open to allow the people that are traveling, the essential people that continue to need to travel in our country, to be able to do so with a clean place to go to a restaurant and a safe place to get a hamburger.
Okay, let's talk about that now. What kind of reaction have you got from the people stopping through? Are they surprised you're open?
Well, it all depends on where they're from. If they're traveling from within California, indeed, sir, they are quite surprised that we are open. However, if they're traveling from Utah or Oregon or Arizona or those other states, they become a little offended when we reply to them that they need to be wearing masks to enter our building and to order food and to provide a safe environment for our employees also.
Yeah, well, first of all, if they're traveling from Oregon, you got to figure they're taking the long way anyway, so they can't be in that big a hurry. But that being said, tell me about what you're doing to make sure your employees
All right, you got me. Idaho is next to it.
All right, Billy.
It sounds the same.
Tell me what you're doing for your employees to make sure you're keeping them as safe as possible.
Well, my employees, we have the surgical masks that we provide for them. We have sanitary gloves for our maintenance employees that they put on every time they're cleaning. We're using hand sanitizers both for our customers and for our employees, and we're practicing social distancing within the building. We're gaining momentum now, and we're becoming busier. So the social distancing, standing in line or standing next to Barstow Station is a quite large facility. So we're not having any issues. Our main concern is to make sure that we wipe down and we're cleaning all the common areas, especially the women's restrooms, every 15 to 30 minutes.
Right. Do you know anybody in your area in that part of Barstow that is tested positive for COVID-19, or how's Barstow doing as a community?
Sir, to my knowledge, we have not had one case.
In Barstow or just
in Barstow? In Barstow and in the Hellendale, Silver Lakes area also.
All right, let's talk about the business now. A lot of restaurants, maybe as early as this weekend, are going to start with partial opening, right? 25% of capacity, social distancing, all the safeguards. What do you think the industry, the restaurant industry, is going to do to try to stay in business with only 25% capacity? Is that even going to help?
Once again, that coupled with roadside takeaway, pre-orders, and catering to the best of their abilities will allow them enough of a percentage to hopefully endure with the knowledge and the carrot at the end that it will go back to where we were, and the 25% will soon be 50%, and the 50%, when everybody starts to feel comfortable, will soon turn into 75%, and so on and so on.
Right.
So with that being said, I hope so.
Yeah, with you being a restaurant owner, What is it going to take for you to be completely comfortable opening up your restaurant 100% with no precautions for employees or for your consumers? What's it going to take? A vaccine, a treatment? What are you looking for to be 100% comfortable to take care of your staff?
I wish I had the answer to that. However, I do not know. I cannot. If I had the answers to that, I would be buying a lottery ticket tonight, because right now the people's safety levels and what is deemed safe for my employees, for myself, not to mention for my wife, who happens to be the one, and my wife and my brother who are at the store working every day, for their safety, the social distancing is good. The face masks for now are good, but it actually it's like working in the twilight zone. We're so used to being so busy with all the people, with not so many people in our building. It's unusual, and it's going to take a lot, and that changes from day to day, not to mention week to week as it goes. So I'd love to continue that answer in a week, and I'd have a better hook on what I could give you as an answer.
All right, he's Billy Rosenberg, one of the owners of Barstow Station. If you've never stopped by, your next time on your way to Vegas, we highly recommend it. Thanks, Billy.
Sir, I hope you have a great, safe day, and the best of the Coachella Valley. Everybody 1540 split there in Barstow, 45 years. Thank you, sir.
All right, bye, Billy.
Barstow Station. Bye.
There you go, guys. Billy Rosenberg, actually a Palm Springs native.